Okay, well, I guess we're going to go ahead and start. Today, we're going to do some standing. We're going to do kind of a slow flow kind of thing and do our 3 poses that we're going to do all month in there somewhere. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So maybe you can see me. I don't know.
Yep.
It's still kind of weird to have the feet and the hands in the same picture anyway. So I guess we're just going to start. Like always, just find a comfortable seat. If you need to sit on a block or a blanket or a pillow for comfort, go ahead. Just find what's comfortable to you. Start focusing on your breath. Inhale, raise your shoulders up to your ears, and then exhale, let them fall down your back. Close your eyes. We're going to start lengthening the breath. See if you can exhale longer than you inhale. Remembering to relax your shoulders, keeping your shoulders away from your ears and your shoulder blades, falling gently down your back. I'm going to stay here for a couple more breaths, and I'm going to mute everyone really quickly. Keeping those shoulders and arms relaxed. When you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. And we're going to start today standing. So if you have a blanket or pillow under, you might want to pull it out and just come up to your feet. We're going to start at the front of your mat in mountain pose. So that's just take a minute to find it. Bring your toes up, spread them, put them down. Really feel rooted and grounded. And so you'll want to be at the front of your mat. I'm going to be kind of in the middle so you can see me better, I think. And we're just going to take 3 deep breaths. So inhale, exhale, relax those shoulders. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. On the next inhale, raise your arms above your head. Interlock your fingers with your palms facing the ceiling. Give it a big stretch as you inhale. And then exhale, relax, leaving your arms up top. You can spread your feet a little more, hip distance apart. And we're just going to start doing some circles with our hands on the ceiling. Seeing if you can feel a stretch. Your hips can move or not move. Stopping where it feels really good. Just getting your own little gentle stretch here. And if you're going one way, go the opposite way. And you can make these as big or as little. Then on your next inhale, reach up again and exhale your arms down. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, we're going to fold with our hands on our shins or to the ground. Your knees can be bent, especially on this first one. You want to try to get your belly to your thighs as best you can, and so really, if you need to bend your knees, go for it, or you can slowly start straightening them. And we're going to take 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, we're going to lift halfway. So straighten your back. You want to see if you can get it parallel to the ground. And then exhale, work your way back up, hands up, inhale, and exhale. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Taking 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, fold. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. See if you can pull yourself a little further or straighten your legs a little bit. Inhale, exhale, inhale up, bending the knees, exhale, arms down. Now we're going to step back into a high lunge. So take your left foot, bend the knee, and we're just going to step it back into a lunge. Your toes are going to be facing forward, your hips are forward, your shoulders are forward, your nose is forward, and this can look deep. It can look not quite as deep, but you want your heel up and your toes pointed in the same direction. So from here, we're going to inhale, then exhale to cactus arms. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and on an inhale, step forward back to the mountain pose. And if it takes a couple of steps to get up there, that's perfectly okay. And then we're going to do it on the right side. So as you inhale, we're going to step your foot back wherever's comfortable for you. Toes both pointed forward, hips, shoulders, nose pointed forward. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're going to step up. And then exhale at your mountain pose. Now we're going to take our left leg and step back into warrior 1. And that's what we did last week. So that's going to be not too far apart. Your left leg, the toes are going to be pointed kind of to the side of the room. Your front toes forward. You're going to try to get your hips as forward as possible. You may have a little turn here. Shoulders, nose. And then from here, we're going to take our hands and clasp them behind our back. And just like before. And stretch our back out as we exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can also just put your hands behind your back, but you want your chest open. Inhale. Exhale. Now on the inhale, step forward. If it, you can walk your way back up there into mountain pose. Inhale, we're going to do the other leg. Step it back. You want your front toes, hips, shoulders, nose forward, your back leg, your back foot flat, but out to the side of the room. And we're going to clasp our hands behind our back. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can release. Inhale, step forward, and then exhale in mountain pose. Now we're going to go into warrior two. So on an inhale, we're going to set that left leg back. It is going to be parallel to the front of the mat. Your toes are going to be pointing out. Your top toes pointing straight ahead. Your hips are going to be in the same direction as your toes. Your shoulders, arms out, and then look over your front arm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale your arms down. We're going to stay in warrior two. But now we're going to raise our front arm, our right arm up to the sky. You're going to kind of look forward and maybe do a little back bend over that back leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, you can bring your arms back down. We're going to take that right arm and place this part of your arm on your thigh, and then bring that back arm up over. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Make your way back. You can straighten your legs, and you're going to take that front foot and turn it so that it's facing the same direction as your back foot, straight ahead. And then we're just going to inhale and then exhale, gently fold forward. You can bend your knees, use your hands to get yourself onto the floor. Try to straighten your knees and then relax into it for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, you come up so that your wrists are over your shoulders, you're straight, you kind of have that flat back. Bend the knees if you need to bring your heels in just a little bit so you can stand up. And then we're going to make our way back to Tadasana, the mountain pose. So just step if you can, or work it back to your mountain pose. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So inhale, step your right leg back into that warrior two. And you may have a very wide lunge, or maybe not, but your back toes are going to be facing out and your front are facing straight. Hips, shoulders facing out, so they're open. Inhale your arms out straight. Look over that front arm, and then 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale, inhale, and then exhale, drop your arms. That's where we're gonna put our right hand on our right leg, reach that left arm up, and see if you can just give yourself a little back bend here. Maybe look up at your elbow, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, big inhale, and exhale. You can bring your arms back down. If you need to straighten that leg for a minute, that's okay. We're going to take this part of our arm, rest it on our thigh. That's your left arm, and then your right arm is going to inhale up over your head or all the way over, whatever feels good to you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, releasing the arms, straightening that front leg, bringing those toes in the same direction as your right toes, and you're going to be facing out, not at the front of your mat. Same thing. We're going to inhale, and then exhale. Work our way down to a wide leg fold, using your legs if you want to, if they need to be bent. And then when you get there, take a big inhale, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale, 2 more breaths. Inhale, we're going to straighten the arms, getting our wrist under our shoulders, getting that back flat. Inhale, and then exhale, work your way back to standing. And then we're going to come back to mountain pose. So get yourself settled in mountain pose again. Work out any little muscle things you got going. And we're going to take 3 breaths in mountain pose. Feeling really strong here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to fold over and walk our way back into downward dog. You can have your legs bent. I want to see your hands spread, fingers spread wide. Maybe trying to get a little cup in the middle so you're not putting so much pressure on your wrist. We're going to push back with our hands, lifting our hips up to the sky. Maybe getting your heels down on the ground. Maybe not. You can stretch one leg and then the other. Just a couple of times. And then we're going to inhale up on our toes. Exhale into a still down dog for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Remembering child's pose is just putting your knees down. Inhale. And exhale. Now we are going to just put our knees on the ground and come into child's pose for 3 breaths. If you need a cushion between your knees to make it a little more comfortable, go ahead and do that. Keep it close. You may need it again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. We're going to push back up into down dog for 3 breaths. when you get there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Back to child's pose for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back up to hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Back to down dog. And then when you get to down dog, you're going to inhale to a plank. Plank can be here or here, and we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Drop your knees. Back to child's pose. After these 3 breaths in child's pose, we're going to come up to down dog, into plank, where we're going to do our 4 sets of chaturanga push-ups. And that's where your hands are under your shoulders and your elbows stay close to your chest, on your hands and knees, or just bending down. We're just going to make sure we keep our elbows close to our ribs. So inhale to hands and knees. Exhale back to down dog. Settle your down dog. Then inhale to plank, and then start your chaturanga push-ups. Don't forget to breathe. And then when you finish, as many as you can do, we'll all hit child's pose. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Second set of push-ups. Remembering to breathe. Ending in your child's pose. We have 2 more of those. Inhale, hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga push-ups. All meeting in child's pose. Last time, inhale, hands and knees. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, plank, and start your chaturanga push-ups. It's hard for me to remember to breathe and do that. And yay, we did our 4 sets. Inhale back up to your hands and knees. Now we're going to take our right foot and kind of make a kickstand out to the side. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, just a little bit out to the side like that. So that gives you some balance. And then we're going to take our left leg, stretch it back, and then put it on the ground. Bring your right hand out. stretch it, and then down. Now take your left hand, see if you can turn and lift your arm up to the sky and look up at the ceiling if you can. 3 breaths. Inhale, and then exhale down. And then we're going to do that on the other side. So take your left leg, make yourself a little kickstand. Bring your right leg back, put it on the ground. And then we're going to lift our left arm up for a stretch. Then put it back down. And inhale your right arm up to the sky. Looking up at the ceiling if you can. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then come back to hands and knees. Now we're just going to work our way up to seated again, with your toes and feet, your legs bent and your toes and feet are facing the front of the mat. We're going to sit up tall, raise our arms, inhale, and then exhale, lean back, lift your toes. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, release. Sitting back up, stretching your back if you need to. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, sitting up straight. Exhale, rocking back. You can bring your arms out to the side or continue to hold or keep your feet down. 3 breaths. We've probably already done 1. So the second, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your feet down. If you need to stretch through, look side to side. Inhale, sitting up tall. Exhale, 1 last time. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 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 And then exhale. You can release all the way to the ground. Give yourself a stretch. Lift your arms up over the head. Big inhale. Slow exhale. I'm going to scoot down just a little. We're going to do our the hip challenge that we're doing all month, lying on the ground, because we're going to actually hold it for 3 minutes on each side. If you see 3 as a theme today, it is. So you lay down. We're going to bring our right leg on top of our right ankle, on top of our left knee. And then if this is comfortable for you, you feel a little stretch here, that's fine. You can press a little bit on your knee if you need a little more, or bring your hands through your 4, I guess that's what it is, and pull your shins in. And then we're going to start. Remembering to keep your exaggerated breath for these 3 minutes. And on the exhale, you're going to see if you can relax something every time. If you have your hands pulling through for a bigger stretch, you're going to keep the tension in your hands and you know, maybe your elbows kind of coming down, but you're still going to want to relax your shoulders, your eyebrows, your hips, your back. Your entire back should be pretty flat on the ground. And this should feel like a nice, maybe slightly uncomfortable stretch in your right hip. And 3 minutes is a long time. So if in that 3 minutes you feel like you've gotten just comfortable, maybe give yourself a little more pull till you feel slightly uncomfortable. You can also put some pressure on your knee, pushing it out towards the wall. Here, if you need that, just a little bit. But nothing should hurt or be very uncomfortable. It should feel like a pleasant, uncomfortable stretch. Inhale and exhale, releasing your foot back to the ground, uncrossing your legs. We're going to sway side to side. And then when you're ready, we're going to come back with our feet, with our feet on the ground, knees bent, and we're going to take the left leg, bring it over the top of the right knee. If this is what's comfortable for you, give it a little push or come all the way through. And we're going to start. One side may be tighter than the other. That's really normal. This side is tighter for me. The right and left side of your body are sisters, not twins. I think that's what they say. Mindfully exhaling and releasing some tension in your body. Your jaw and your brows are two places that tension like to hide, that you may not think about as much when you're relaxing your body. Relaxing those shoulders to the ground. Releasing the thigh muscles. if maybe you can pull in just a little these last few breaths. Inhale. Then exhale, release your leg, your foot to the ground, your legs uncrossed. Whoa, that was louder than last time. Windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Straighten your legs. Inhale, reaching your arms up, your toes, hands and toes opposite direction. For a nice stretch. And we're going to bring our knees into our chest, holding onto your shins and kind of rock back and forth. And then we're going to come back to the center and we're going to bring our head up, our hands behind our thighs, not on our shins, and see if we can just do a little bit of rolling this way. Like a little massage on your back. And then see if you can rock all the way to sitting. The third pose that we're doing all month is the seated forward fold, and we are going to hold this for 3 minutes. So it can get uncomfortable just from sitting or from your shoulders just not having a very comfortable place to be. So a pillow or a blanket right here or something to put your head on may be comfortable for you. But first we're going to get into it really quickly. We're going to sit up straight, bring that flesh out from under your sits bones. We're going to inhale up. And then exhale, bring your left leg in, bend your knee up, and then let it fall to the side. You should be sitting pretty straight up. And then exhale, we're just going to fold over the right leg. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Use your hands to walk you back to seated. Stretch out both legs. Inhale, straightening the back, bringing that right leg in, bending the knees, and then just letting it fall out to the side. You should be pretty straight up, facing your foot. Inhale. Exhale, fold over that leg. If you have your strap, you can also use your strap to help pull you down, or you could just be like this. 3 breaths. I think we've probably already taken 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Walk your way back up to seated. And we're going to start the 3 minutes of our forward fold. So bringing the flesh out from underneath your thighs, having a blanket underneath, it's okay. Having a pillow to put on top of your legs, between your legs, something maybe to put your head on, but we're going to sit up tall. And then inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to fold with a straight back over your legs. This is where your straps come in. I don't know where mine is right now. My son cleaned my living room yesterday. And then when you get as far as you can go, just relax down into it. We're going to hold this for 3 minutes. So if it gets to be too much, you can always come up, bend your legs, do like this. We don't want you to be super uncomfortable or in pain. So keeping that deliberate breath, intentionally letting go of some tension on your exhales. If you need to have a little bit of bend in your knees, that's fine. You can also put just a little something underneath your knees if that feels better for you. If you have become pretty comfortable, maybe see if you can relax a little bit further. Just a few more breaths. Inhale. Exhale maybe a little bit further. Inhale. Exhale maybe a little further. And then on your next inhale, you can start walking your way back up. And you can just kind of twist to the right and to the left. Remember to look when you twist and use your head too. You want to twist everything and then do your legs, get some of that tension out, and we're just going to come and lay on our backs. From here, we're going to have our feet on the ground, pretty close to your hiney, I guess. Bring your arms straight down, and we're going to do a bridge. So on your inhale, you're going to lift your hips up. If you need to walk your shoulders under just a little bit, we're going to see if we can get our hips all the way up to the ceiling for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then slowly release. We're going to drop our knees to the left in a little twist, keeping our shoulders on the ground, and then looking over our right shoulder. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back to center, straightening up if you need to. Then exhale, letting your legs fall, your knees fall to the right. Bring in that left arm out. Seeing if we can look at our left hand. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all the tension. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale back to center. I think we may have inhaled or exhaled twice, I don't know. Now we're going to set up for Savasana, the last pose of the class. Lining your body back up straight, lifting the hips and the shoulders if you need to, letting the feet fall out or in, whichever way your body does. Bringing your hands out, palms facing up. Relaxing everything, closing your eyes. Maybe your lips are gently parted. You're not thinking about your breath. It just happens naturally. Letting go of all the tension.
Hi, my name's Tamara, and I'd like to invite you to a sound bath experience. All you have to do is relax, and I'll guide you along the way. Start by finding a comfortable position, lying on your back in a way that feels restful and stable. You can stretch your legs out, or you can bend them at the knees, planting your feet about hip distance apart. Your arms can rest gently by your sides, or you can fold your hands on your belly, connecting you to the rise and fall of your breath. Close your eyes and begin to relax the body, feeling the support of the ground beneath you, as if it's inviting you to be held. Let your eyes feel soft. Your jaw relaxed. Now let's take a few slow, deep breaths. So on your next inhale, feel the air flowing into your belly so it expands like a balloon. And as you exhale, imagine your whole body softening. Continue taking a few more slow, deep breaths. And release each full exhale like a sigh. And just soften the breath now, so it falls into a natural rhythm. And we'll begin a relaxing body scan, where you'll scan your attention through the length of your body, relaxing each part one by one. So bring your focus to the top of your head, relaxing any tension in your scalp. Soften your forehead, your lips, and jaw. Relaxing the entire face. And soften your neck, the front and the back of your neck. Let the wave of relaxation move through the shoulders and downward, feeling your arms, hands, and fingers relaxed and supported. And draw your awareness through your chest and your back, feeling a spaciousness in both these areas. And bring your focus around to your belly. Feel it rising and falling, rising and falling. Each exhale creates a sense of softening. Expand the pelvic area and feel into a sense of grounding. And shift your awareness down through your legs, relaxing the length of your legs to your feet and your toes. If there's any area in your body that may be holding tension, breathe deeply into that area. And on your exhale, release it all in a long, deep sigh, allowing any tightness to melt away like ice melting to water in the warmth of the sun.
Inhale, exhale. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bend your knees. Inhale your arms up for a stretch. Inhale, and then exhale, rolling over to your side, making a little pillow with your hands. Inhaling and exhaling, then inhaling yourself back up to your seated position. You want to put a blanket or a pillow under your hips. Maybe crossing your leg in a different position than you normally do. Coming to stillness and just taking a few deep breaths on your own. Inhaling your hands to heart center. Thank you for coming to do some yoga with me today. I hope this puts you on a path for a calm and peaceful day and evening. Namaste.